Wizards of the Coast swore AI would never touch Magic again. And then they ended up releasing the most embarrassing AI commercial that the community has ever seen. Let's get into it. Shoutouts to MTG Rocks for the article. Awful MTG Arena AI commercial enrages players. It's no secret that the MTG community is vehemently against AI in their game. Yeah, like I said, I don't play Magic the Gathering. I know nothing about Magic the Gathering, but even I could immediately tell you that this is probably one of the worst places to ever put AI in. Like, it just goes without saying. Okay, when it comes to like all forms of geek culture, video games, movies, you name it, there are certain areas where you can sort of get away with AI because certain communities are just so jaded and cynical that they don't care, like the Call of Duty scene. But of all places that I think you should just of all the places where I think it's just common sense that you should never ever place AI generated advertisements or any form of media in, it would definitely have to be the Magic the Gathering community. Like, you wouldn't try to sell baloney in Afghanistan. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, maybe drop a like and subscribe if you're sick and tired of AI slop seeping into everything that you love. Here on this channel, I like to cover this crap every day, so if you hate the stuff, maybe stick around. But anyway, besides being rather soulless, AI artwork directly threatens the livelihood of the artists who help bring MTG to light. After admonishing Wizards multiple times for AI scandals, Wizards vowed that AI art would not touch Magic the Gathering or Dungeons & Dragons. Despite this declaration, however, AI has once again reared its ugly head. The most recent attempt is, frankly, the most egregious and disgusting of the bunch. Jesus Christ. A complete embarrassment, as it is described in this article. And yeah, looking at the single image here, it most certainly is. Even if the Magic the Gathering community were okay with AI, this MTG Arena commercial would, frankly, still be an embarrassment. From ridiculous robotic movements of human individuals to completely illegible MTG cards, this is some of the worst AI slop MTG players have seen from the franchise. Notably, this is hardly the first time players have caught Wizards of the Coast using AI in Magic the Gathering marketing material. After all, an ad for Ravnica Remastered Shocklands had a major hand in giving birth to Wizard of the Coast's existing AI policy. Considering the backlash this initial AI usage got from the community, it's wild to see Wizards seemingly trying this again. Sadly, as Wizards' AI policy suggests, this is unlikely to be the last ad we will see for MTG. Reading Wizards of the Coast's AI policy, it appears that only the artwork used in Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons is protected from AI use. This may mean that AI advertisements are completely within the scope of Wizards' AI policy, as some MTG players suspect. Should this be the case, there is a non-zero chance that vile AI ads like this could become more widespread in the future. With that said, frankly, it's rather difficult to discern exactly what Wizards of the Coast covers in their AI policy. And yeah, this is a very common thing that all corporations do, leaving certain stipulations and rules within their policies intentionally vague so they can get away with doing nasty shit on the side. This right here being a perfect example of that. Regardless of what happened, without an official statement, it's impossible to know for sure what occurred. Sadly, it's unlikely we'll be getting a statement too, especially with the union piling on additional anti-AI pressure. Ultimately, unless this AI ad makes players vote with their wallets, it's difficult to imagine Wizards walking this back. That's the main underlying problem. By time AI slop is entirely seeped into the Magic the Gathering community, like even being in cards and such, which I'm sure they will eventually do, like I said with those vague policies, it's going to come to a point to where players and the entire community as a whole don't realize it's a problem until it just shows up. And keep in mind, that's not me insulting the MTG community for not paying enough attention. At the end of the day, the surface level of these communities, they don't pay attention to little things like this until it starts becoming a massive problem. And right now, it isn't yet. So far, all of this anti-AI drama only boils down to background information and people getting outraged on Twitter. The grand scheme of massive geek culture communities don't pay attention to things like that. So me personally, I am going to bet that things are going to get worse, and this AI crap is only going to go away when the Magic the Gathering community as a massive whole just finally wakes up and realizes that this is a problem and it's time to start voting with their wallet. But until then, yes, I don't enjoy saying it, but I do think that it is going to just get worse until then. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What are y'all's? Whatever it is, be sure to let me know in the comment section. That's gonna wrap up this video, boys. This is Jack Talks Back, signing out. You guys have a good one.